The date is September 17th, and I was waiting for that one phone call that will completely change my life.
Hello. Listen, something's happened.
But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I've been rejected, and another door had seemed to close shut on me. Frustrated, confused, and angry, I had to reflect on another failure in my life. The momentum is completely going against me, and I feel like I'm stagnated with nowhere to go. For the past 5 months, I've been facing rejected emails, calls that do not bring the best of news, and this is the moment I feel I've hit rock bottom. The beauty about rock bottom is that there's no other way but up. But who said life was going to be easy? Though these challenges are meant to build you and prepare you for something even greater, we sometimes don't look at the bigger picture. Sup guys, welcome to another video. So in today's video I'll be talking about rejection, right? And rejection is something that's really difficult to deal with, right? It's something that we all face, but we all don't really want to talk about, right? I'm not going to talk about only rejection in umdolo, but rejection in all departments in one's life, right? It could be rejection in a job interview, rejection getting that promotion, or rejection maybe not getting that bank finance that you were just looking for. Alright guys, the first tip that I can give you, right, to overcome rejection is you need to learn to accept it, right? So obviously we all go through rejection, as I mentioned, right? And it's something that's gonna continuously happen in your life until you die. Like, you're gonna go through rejection after rejection after rejection, especially if you like a person that's really outgoing, right? A person that, especially like in your young years, that's when you're gonna face the most rejection, right? In your like 20s, 30s, or even in your 40s, you're just gonna face rejection a lot, because now that's when you're more out there, right? So for example, maybe for a job and you want a promotion, you're obviously gonna fight for it, right? And there's gonna be in some cases you might get rejected, right? Even for that bank loan, for that finance, you might get rejected. The banks might be like, nah, we don't want to like give you this loan or this business loan, right? And it's really difficult to go through this, but you need to like learn to accept it and be like, you know what, it's something that was beyond my control, right? But I shouldn't give up. You shouldn't stop there. Like, you should be persistent, right? And also with a girl, like we all know, like the girl that you want, right? If you go for her, there's like a 50% chance that she might reject you, right? Or sometimes even your chances are even greater of not getting rejected. But it's something that you just basically need to learn to accept. Alright, so tip number 2 is you need to look for the lessons, right? So in life, everything that you do, right, you need to look for the lessons on why you either succeeded or you failed. So same with rejection. You need to think, alright, what is life trying to teach me here? You need to have this mindset. Not look at how, like, why is this happening to me? No, you need to like be like, okay, look, life is trying to teach me something. It's trying to show me something. There's something that I'm missing here, right? And you need to like try analyze, right? But not over analyze, but just try analyze what life is trying to teach you, and the outcome should always be positive, right? You shouldn't be like, life is trying to teach me or show me Uguti, I'm a failure, I'm meant to fail. No, life is probably trying to teach me that this is not where I'm meant to be. Maybe there's something greater that I need to focus on. You know, you need to have that mindset so that you can like easily progress. Alright guys, the final tip is you need to avoid negative self-talk, right? So when you're like newly being rejected, right, it's so difficult to have anything positive to think or say about life, right? So you need to avoid this thing of, you know, you talk down on yourself. You're like, I'm not good enough, you know, maybe I need to try something else, maybe God doesn't want me to succeed, right? We say these kind of things when we face disappointment and rejection, but we need to deviate away from this. So one thing that I recently learned is, one, you can either sleep it off or listen to music, right? Listen to hype music that pumps your blood, like music that gets you into like a good spirits. I know it sounds crazy, but it actually works. So guys, if it is that you're going through a tough time in your life currently, right, the good thing is that things will eventually work out, right? Because in life, happiness and sad, like nothing lasts forever, right? You could be happy, but eventually there's gonna be something tragic that's like bound to happen, right? Like life needs to balance out. Also, if you're going through a tough time, it's only for a temporal period of time, but you are gonna like start seeing like things opening up for you. And also, why I'm so strong into saying that you should never talk negatively about yourself is because you are your longest commitment. So if you're constantly bashing yourself, right, you're lowering your own self-esteem. Like you won't have any self-esteem, and then when life eventually presents you with a golden opportunity, you won't even have that energy, that drive to grab it with both hands, because you've been bashing yourself, you've been telling yourself every day that I'm not good enough, right? And that just won't cut it. So as I said, if you recently faced rejection, I'd say spend 1 hour literally, allow yourself to feel. Like, feel every single emotion, an hour or a day. But after that, you need to go back to the drawing board. You need to be like, okay, you know what? I've literally, felt everything. I allowed myself to feel the pain. I allowed myself to cry if you want to cry. But now, after a day or so, you need to pick yourself up, because if you're constantly thinking about what could have been, that's self-infliction, right? Yes, if you're thinking what could have been, but then how do I move differently from that? That's one thing I strongly suggest you guys to do. Just like that, guys, I'm wrapping up this week's YouTube video right here. I hope you guys learned and took key points in this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. And if you're new here, welcome. Why don't you click subscribe, turn on the notification bell, because I do drop a new video literally every single Sunday without fail, and you don't want to miss the videos. I'll catch all of y'all in the next upload.